Excellent. So I'm recording the class right now. Okay, guys, so welcome to your class. As I mentioned before, today we're going to be talking about uh, count nouns and count nouns. We're going to talk about also about food. And it's going to be a fantastic class because we're going to be able to make conversations and talk about what we like to eat, what we prefer to eat, what we eat for breakfast, what we eat for dinner or lunch. So you're going to be able to speak about all those things. And it's fantastic because most of the time in any language, right, in whatever language, you're speaking about food and you're speaking about your favorite plate, what you like to eat, if it's sancocho, if it's moro, whatever. And today you're gonna be able to learn about that. I prepare some slides. I make a presentation in PowerPoint to make this class easier for you guys. So I hope you pay attention to the class because it's gonna be a really funny class because I'm happy when I'm talking about food, when I'm talking about meal. So for now, let me go ahead and open the presentation I made so we can, like start the class. Before we start the class, do you have any questions for me about the previous class or something? Do you have any questions?
I don't have any question for you.
Okay, okay. So if you don't have no questions, that's okay for me. Okay. So guys, today, as I mentioned before, we are gonna be, like talking about meal or food. So meal, we can say that it is the same than food. So when you're talking about meal, it's the same to say food, okay? You understand that? Yes? Okay, perfect. Excellent, you're moving the head, I like it. Okay, so the first meal or the first food that we have in the day is the breakfast. The breakfast is when like wake up in the morning. So most of the time your mom or most of the time yourself prepare breakfast so you can start the day with something in your stomach, right? And some people say that breakfast is the most important meal in the day. You have you heard that? That breakfast is really important in the day? Yes? Perfect. So everybody knows what breakfast means. Do you know what is the meaning of breakfast? Yes? No? Do you know what breakfast
Yeah.
means? Yes? Excellent. If you know that, it's fantastic. I put right here, I don't know if you can see my pointer. Do you see my pointer right here? Do you see my pointer? Yes? No? Yes? Okay, perfect. So right here, where it says breakfast, I put like a picture, an example of what is a breakfast. And you're gonna see it here like a pancake, eggs, you're gonna see sausages, and a lot of things. At the end of this class, you're gonna know what is the name of all those things that you can see in the picture. And you're gonna be able to say, or like to talk about food, to talk about what you like to eat, okay? That's the purpose of this class. So let's start with the vocabulary, okay? So we are gonna talk about some like foods that you can get or that you can eat when we're talking about breakfast, okay? So we're gonna talk about first breakfast, then lunch, then dinner, so you can know all the things that you can eat at this time, okay? So the first one is bacon. As you can see here, this is the right, like spelling of this word, which is bacon. Uh, and I put the picture right here because not everybody knows what is bacon, but that is a bacon. That's something that came from the pig, from the pork meat, and it's really skin pieces, right, of the pork, and it's really delicious. Most of the time you can find this in breakfast because you can fry it. You know, you put it in the oil and you fried it. It has a really good taste, right? Gringos, you know, like Americans, they usually, you know, like eat breakfast using this. They eat bacon. And when you are, you know, like watching some like announcement, some ad in the television about pizza, they say, we got pepperoni pizza. We got pizza with bacon, right? Bacon is that. So you can see the picture, right? Can you see the picture really good right here? Yes? Can you see the picture of our bacon right here? Yes, Jordan? I cannot see you. Are you watching this? Are you seeing? Okay, perfect. What about you, Leandro?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Leandro, what about you? Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So try to like memorize, you know, what I'm saying, because we're gonna play it again at the end of the class to see if you know what is everything, okay? So uh, we know that this is bacon. The next one is bread. This one right here, bread. I found this bread and you know, like I try to find like a bread similar than the Dominican bread, because in other countries the bread is different. You know, it's like square and they cut it in pieces, right? But this one is like, it's not like the Dominican one, but it looks like, yes, you see. So that's
The
bread.
red, the red here is every difference.
It is, but this is the most, you know, like similar that I found when I was looking, you know, like this image. But you know what is bread, right? You can eat bread with butter. So most of the time in the mornings, you can eat bread with chocolate. Yeah, have you eat, you know, like bread with chocolate? Have you eaten this? Bread with chocolate? Yes, no? Yes. Ah, okay, perfect. Yeah, you can move your head, or you can, you know, like raise your hand or something. Okay, so we got something, you know, like we can say above, uh, above the bread, we got butter. You see the butter, what you used to put in the bread, right? With salami too, like butter right there, right here. And then you eat it with salami. That's really good for me because I'm poor. You know, I don't have a lot of money to buy a sandwich. So I made my own sandwich. I got, you know, like a bread and I put butter right there and I got my own sandwich. So butter is really good because you can use it, you know, like to fry things, to make popcorns. You know what is popcorns? When you go to the cinema, to the movies, you use the popcorn like, oh my goodness, and you eat it, right? So you use that to make it. It's really good. I like it. So that is butter, okay? So the next one is cereal. So right here, I'm missing a L. Okay, allow me just a moment. I'm gonna put it. Sorry for that. Let me just a moment. I'm gonna put it right here. What is? Sorry for that, guys, but I don't want you commit any mistake. So let me put the L I'm missing right here. Okay, now I got it. Okay. Oh, what happened here? The L is not here. I put it, but it's not here. Let me see.
Nothing.
Now, but I'm gonna put it right here again. Okay. Oh, that happened. Okay, I know what happened. Now I got it right here. Okay, so this is the cereal. People says that American, they are big because they eat a lot of cereal in the mornings. I don't think so. I think that Dominicans, we are strong because we eat plantain in the mornings, you know, like mango and mango with eggs and everything. But they eat, you know, like in their culture, cereal is really common. So most of the time, because Americans sometimes they are lazy, they used to eat cereal because it's easier. So you're gonna get the box of the cereal, you're gonna put it in the bowl, and you put just some milk, and that's it. That is your breakfast, right? It's easier. It's easier than, like making plantain, right? Cooking plantain, frying salami, or eggs, you take more time. So they just take the cereal and they prepare it in less than 5 minutes. But do you know what is that, right? That's why I put that picture, the picture of Zucaritas. You see it? Do you like cereal? Do you like it?
Yes, I like cereal.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, I like it. Like it.
Great, Leandro. What about you, Jordan? Do you like it?
So much.
You like it so much. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is the following. Let's work with the pronunciation of these 4 items. So we have more items in another presentation, but I would like that while we watching the items, the 4 items, we can be like pronouncing the items correctly. So I'm gonna, like say it and you're gonna repeat it, but in mute. You remember last time? So I'm gonna say it and you're gonna repeat it, then I'm gonna ask you to see if you pronounce this good. I'm gonna repeat twice, okay? Twice. Leg star, bacon. Repeat. Perfect. Again, bacon, bread, bread. One more time, bread, butter, butter. And this one, you can say butter, but it's not sounds American. It sounds like England people. It's better to say butter, okay? Butter. Like you are, like instead to have a T, you have a R, okay? Butter. Repeat again. Butter. Jordan. Okay, perfect. Cereal. 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 Okay, fantastic. So now let me make a, like a quiz, a test, a proof to see if you pronounce this good. We're gonna start with Mr. Leandro. Leandro, I would like you please pronounce the first one for me. The first one, this one.
Repeat, teacher.
Could you
Again.
please, could you please say that for me? Could you please pronounce this? The first one?
All right. Bacon.
Very good, very good. Good job, bro. Thank you so much. Luigi, I would like you pronounce for me the second one.
Yes, I can, I can. Which one?
The second one, this one right here.
Bread.
Very good, really good pronunciation. Okay, because you did it really good, Luigi, I would like you pronounce the third one.
Which?
This one.
Oh, butter.
Very good. Jordan, I would like you pronounce the last one. Jordan, pronounce this here, please. Jordan.
Cereal.
Okay, cereal. Vamos, cereal.
Cereal.
Okay, now it's good. Cereal, that's the right pronunciation, okay? Everybody repeat.
Okay.
Cereal.
Cereal.
Very good. So now we are going to the next one, okay? Here we got a lot of, like items. And it's really good. Try to have it in your mind because we are gonna be, like working with this during this class. I told you, this is my favorite class because we're talking about food, okay? I love food. So the first one is good. So,
Two.
sorry?
Me too.
I know. I said No, these guys, they love to eat too, so they're gonna be happy in this class. So let's talk about more things in the breakfast. As you can see here, so we're talking about things that we used to eat while we are, you know, like eating breakfast, okay? So we got the jam, jam. Repeat, jam. Again, jam. Remember the M, when you are pronouncing the M, you need to do like jam. Excellent. Jam is like when you got fruit, exactly. You use that to put it in the bread or to put it in the crackers. And it can be, for example, here, this is like cherries, right? That's cherry, let me see. Yes, so you use it, for example, it can be banana jam, it can be like orange jam, and it can be, like even fruit punch, and you put it, like in the bread or everything. You can see it in the picture, okay? Yes, Luigi, would you like to say something? Okay, so you can see the picture right there, okay? That's a jam, and you can put it in the bread and do a lot of things with that. It's really sweet and it's really delicious. The second one is juice, right? Everybody knows juice, right? That's orange juice. You see it? An orange juice right there? It looks like delicious. I would like to take it and to drink it, but like it's a picture, it's an image. And then we have maple. Maple is something new for me because maple is a, sorry, it's a leaf. Leaf is like, for example, you see my background right here? This is a leaf, right? So if you have a tree, the leaves are like, you understand? So maple right here is like a leaf that they used to make, it's like a tea, right? Or a juice, and they used to drink it. You see right here, like the bottle right here? So you see it? It's like a bottle right here, and they got like the juice right there with the form of a leaf. So that's maple, okay? Keep that in mind, okay? That's not really common, but gringos and people from another countries, they used to drink that a lot, okay? Maple, okay? That's the right pronunciation. Then we have syrup, syrup, yes?
Repeat repeat pronunciation.
Maple, maple,
Maple.
exactly.
Maple.
It's like
Okay.
apple, it's like apple, but like, okay. So, and then we have syrup. You see it right here? You remember Maima that they used to eat it with a pancake? That's the syrup or syrup. You use this, the syrup, to put it in the pancake and to make it, like delicious. That's really easy to know, right? Then we have coffee. Everybody knows coffee, right? So coffee is something that in the Dominican Republic, we used to drink coffee a lot. When I say we use, it's not, it doesn't mean that I drink coffee, but as a country, uh, even kids, they drink coffee with bread to, as a breakfast. And then we have eggs. Eggs, these eggs are, like criollo eggs, right? You see, they are not white, they are like brown, something like that. And those eggs are really common in the breakfast too. And then we have ham or ham. Ham is like jamon, right? Because if you can identify that, ham is jamon, right? And I think that not every, like every day we have ham in our breakfast, but that's something that you can use it for your breakfast. And the last one right there is jelly. Jelly can be also jam, okay? So some people, gringos, they use jelly as a jam, as a mermelada, right? It can be like gelatina or mermelada, jelly, right? But to specify what you want, you can say when you're talking about mermelada, so you say jam, and when you're talking about gelatina, you say like jelly, right? You understand that? Perfect, I like it. So if you understand it, so let's work with the pronunciation. Allow me just a moment, okay? I'm going to verify something for you guys. Even you cannot hear me, I'm working with you, okay? So I'm going to verify the pronunciation for you. Okay, so let's go. Are you ready, guys, with the pronunciation? Let's go with the first one. Jam, jam. I would like everybody repeating, okay? Jam, juice, juice, maple, 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 syrup, 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 coffee, coffee, eggs, 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 ham, 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 jelly, jelly. Okay, Jordan, how do you pronounce the first one? This one right here.
Jam.
Very good. And this one, the second one?
Juice.
Very good. Okay, Leandro, how do you pronounce this one right here?
Egg,
I'm sorry, could you repeat it?
egg,
Again, repeat it again.
egg,
Very good. You missing the S, eggs.
egg,
Exactly, because we're talking about more than one egg, okay? When we're talking about
egg,
more than one egg, so eggs. Very good. And this one right here. This one right here.
maple,
Very good, very good,
maple,
very good. Luigi, it's your turn right now. So could you please tell me what's the pronunciation of this one right here?
ham,
Very good. And what about this here, right here?
syrup,
Zero. And this one?
jelly,
Very good. I'm not gonna ask you coffee because coffee is really, you know, like simple, okay? We know coffee. Okay, perfect. Let's go to the next one. In the breakfast, we got a lot of things, okay? So then we have milk. Repeat after me. Milk, 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 omelette, 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 sausages, right here, sausages, 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 sausages. Perfect. You see, sausages is like salchichas, salchichas, okay? Sausages, salchichas. Then we have tea, tea. You see right here the, like, the, how I say, like, let me see. Okay, so you see like the plant right here, right? And you see like the cap. So that's a tea. It can be iced tea, and when you drink it, you know, like cold from the fridge, and it can be this tea that is hot, okay? That is a hot tea. And then we have pancakes. Pancakes, you see it right here? Pancakes. This is the pancakes. Okay, we're missing 10 minutes in the meeting, okay? If the class, like cut off, don't worry, I'm gonna call you again so we can continue with the class, okay? So for now, let me see. Let's work,
Okay.
okay, perfect. Let's work with the pronunciation of this, okay? Repeat after me. Milk, milk, omelette, omelette, sausages, 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 tea, tea, pancakes, pancakes. Okay, let's go with Mr. I'm sorry. Sorry again. What I'm doing? Okay, okay, okay. No, 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 that's not. Allow me just a moment. I'm sorry, guys. So, Mr. Luigi, you are gonna be the first one with the pronunciation, okay? So I would like you please pronounce for me this one. It looks like really delicious, this one.
Omelette.
Very good. And please pronounce this one for me too.
Pancakes.
Pancakes, very good. Now, Mr. Leandro, it's your turn. Hi, Leandro, I'm gonna ask you the most difficult one, okay? So this one, Leandro, how do you pronounce that?
D.
No, this one right here. This one.
Oh, milk.
No, this one right here. Look at the pointer.
Pointer. Oh, omelette. Oh. Sausage. Sausage.
Sausages. Practice that, okay?
Sausage.
Sausages. Sausages. Hey, Luigi is laughing at you. Luigi is laughing at you. Se está riendo de ti. Okay, so sausages is the right pronunciation. Jordan, you are going to talk about the most difficult one, okay? What is the pronunciation of this one right here?
T.
Oh, Steve, that's really good. Okay, congratulations. So we have learned some food items from the breakfast. So now let's go to the next one. So we are gonna talk about now food for lunch and dinner. Okay. First of all, we are gonna start with the fruits, right? Today I have for you just 4 fruits. Okay. So I have apple, as you can see here. I have banana, I have orange, and I have pear, okay? So apple, banana, orange, and pear. And as you can see here, that is called fruits, okay? Fruits, you know that, right? Fruits, right? Yes, yes. Okay, perfect. So guys, let's work a little bit with the pronunciations of this. For example, apple, repeat, apple, apple, pear, pear, banana, banana, orange, orange. Okay, Jordan, how do you pronounce this one right here?
Apple.
Very good. Luigi, how do you pronounce this one?
Oh, pear.
Pear, very good. Leandro, how do you pronounce this one?
Orange.
Orange, very good. No, I'm not gonna ask banana because banana is the same in Spanish and in English, okay? Very good, guys. You're doing a really good job. Okay, let's go to the next one. So now we're gonna talk about meat. You know what is meat? Meat is meat, right? Is what you get from the beast, that you get from the animals, right? And you eat it. For example, we got right here this marvelous meat, which is chicken. We eat a lot of chicken here in Dominican Republic, right? Because it's one of the cheapest, like meat that we can get. Es una de las más barata. That's why we buy chicken, right? And I know that you know chicken. Then we have this one right here. That is pork. I put a chicharrón right there so you can, like identify that pork is the meat that came from the pig. The pig, you understand the pig? So instead to say I'm eating pig, pig, you say I'm eating pork. That's the name of the meat, okay? You understand what I'm talking about? Pork is the name of the meat. Then we have right here the other one, which is this right here, steak. Steak, we use it to talk about when you got just, like meat without bones, you call it, like steak. For example, hey guys, you fat, bro, you eating steak. Filete, I don't know. I don't know how to,
Here, I have a question.
Yes.
What animal is stick?
A stick can be any animal, right? Because when you're talking about a stick, it's just, like something that it has just meat. It doesn't have any bones, right?
Okay,
You can have stick from,
okay, I
the
understand.
cow.
I understand.
Okay, perfect.
Oh,
You understand? And that's stick, right? I'm eating, like a steak in my house. You're rich because not everybody, got money to eat steak. Then we have chop. We have chop. It's not shop because shop means comprar, right? When you go to store and everything, this is chop without it's chop, right? This one, we eat it a lot too. This is, like chuleta. When you're talking about, okay, I'm eating, like pork chop, chuleta de puerco. So I'm eating those things. And I'm explaining you this right there because the image are like similar, the stick and the chop, but it's different, okay? When we're talking about chop, we're talking about chuleta, right? Chuleta of any animal because it's the same of a stick. A stick is just like the start of a cat, o sea, la manera en que se corta the meat. The same is with the chop, okay? Okay, so now let's work with the pronunciation, okay? Repeat after me. Chicken, stick, stick, pork, pork, chop, chop. It's like you are smiling, like this, chop, chop, chop. You see? If you see shh, shh, you saying another word, okay? You're saying something else. So chop, like cheese, right? Chop. Okay, guys. So now, Luigi, please pronounce for me this one right here.
Pork.
Very good. Leandro, pronounce this one for me.
chop,
I'm sorry?
chop,
Very good. Mr. Simonis, Jordan, this one.
Stick.
Very good. And I'm gonna pronounce this one, chicken. Hey, I'm really good, you see? Very good. So we already know that, right? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind because we are gonna play it again with this, okay? So keep that in mind. Perfect. So let's go to the next one. We're missing like 1 minute. I'm gonna wait until the, like the call finish so I can call you again. Let me just a moment. Okay, so let's go with the next one. Pizza. Wow, that's really difficult, right? Pizza. Nobody knows how to pronounce this. So I'm not gonna say pizza. Pizza is really, really, like easy. Then we have rice. You know what is rice, right? We eat rice every day here in Dominican Republic, okay?